So today in the woodland area, it's going to be about cutting back the suckers on the Japanese Magnolia and then pruning back the Encore Azaleas. So let me go ahead and show you the suckers on the Japanese Magnolia. They're not big, which thank goodness. I just need to use my pruner for these. And suckers you can remove anytime. I want to go ahead and remove these. One, because they're not big yet, so it's easy to cut them back. And then two, as you all know, suckers tend to use up a lot of energy. So I wanted to cut those back so the energy could be put back into creating these blooms for the spring. Just going to cut as far down as possible. I somehow lost my Felco pruner. I looked all over. I'm so bummed out that I cannot find where it is. Hopefully I did not accidentally throw it away. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to clean the bottom, have it be flush. So fun fact about this Japanese Magnolia is that this was the first plant that I ever planted when we bought this house. We got this house in 2013. And 2016 was the year that I planted this Japanese Magnolia, and I think I did a pretty good job not knowing how to plant things. So I am very proud of myself. All right, let's take a look at my handiwork here. So I cut them pretty much down to the ground. What I'm gonna do now is just have them harden off and then mulch around this area later. All right, so this is the next project. This is my Encore Azalea. I believe this is the autumn Sangria. Yep, autumn Sangria. So as you can see, the deer have nibbled the branches on the top. So it makes it look pretty. I unattractive. So these Encore Azaleas bloom in the spring, summer, and fall. So even if I don't get a lot of blooms in the spring, I should be able to get more in the summer. As you can see, I do have buds where around the area where the deer have chopped it off. But if it blooms, what it's going to do is just going to not look as bushy. So what I'm going to do is just cut these skinny branches back to maybe right here, so that way it'll flush out and then it'll be a lot more bushy, or a lot more, what's the word that I'm looking for? I am so sorry if you're not able to see that well. It's hard to capture everything. So this one, I'm going to take it down to there. Again, I may not have blooms, that many blooms in the spring, but at least I'll have a bushier plant with a nicer shape, hoping that the deer will leave it alone. I might have to spray deer fence around this area until I get some blooms. So here. And it's okay to prune these. For me, it's because this is an evergreen, so I know if we get like a frost, it'll be fine. Unlike my perennials, I'm a little bit more fearful of them getting damaged if we do get a freeze. Don't be afraid to prune. The worst case scenario is that you might not get blooms, but that's how you learn, by doing it. I usually cut right above the node. That way I know that there's going to be plants coming or new shoots coming from there. Like for this one is kind of touching. So I'm just going to cut it back here. And I think this one is coming out, so I'm just gonna cut it right here. This one, I think I'm gonna cut it down to there. One of the things I love to do is prune. So if you give me a pruner, I will more likely want to go and prune something. This one is crisscrossing, so I'm just gonna cut back. And then you just stand from afar and look. Hopefully I have not cut a lot off. So here's a new look. Again, I'm so sorry, it's kind of hard to see. I could probably just take that one out because it's crisscrossing. And I'm gonna take this whole branch off down to here. Let me use a lopper instead. All right, I'm gonna call this done before I take off some more. All right, so we're gonna do this one next. Oh, I see buds. I actually see buds here. That's good that I have buds. A lot more buds here. What I'm also going to do is cut off the dead branches. And dead stuff you can cut back anytime. This one is growing weird, so I'm just gonna cut it all out. And I think I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna call it done. Well, just kidding. I'm just gonna try to make this about the same size as the other one. So I'm just cut back there. All right, so now I'm gonna call it done. It's about the same size as the other one. All right, well, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for coming along with me. So what's left to do now is I'm just going to weed with purpose around this area and then also fertilize the rhododendrons ahead of me there. So thank you again for watching, and until my next video, take care and bye for now.
It's me, the Mario. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any more content.